Okay, for today's video I thought I'd introduce you to the catch-22 of trying to repair old tin toys that have already been opened up who knows how many times before the tabs break off. This particular, these are both piston robots, more commonly known as pug robots by the collectors. It's been worked on before because you can see all of the little tabs there have been soldered on, exception of that one. On the main body, every tab has been resoldered on, and just in opening it up, a few of those resoldered on tabs had already broken off. I've got to work on this one here that I added up there. But the gold one is the least valuable of the two. It doesn't have the original antennas. Someone's made the antennas. It's got a repro controller. It has a dome that somebody made at home, and really the only problem they did is they didn't pre-dry their plastic, so they got bubbles in the plastic. If you pre-dry your plastic and heat it very slowly, you won't get those bubbles. So, but what's going to happen is when I go to put this back on, if enough of those tabs break off, then I have to open it again, which means the rest of the tabs will break off, which means that I have to replace all the tabs. So it's the horrors of the catch-22. And this is a very minty silver piston robot, pug robot, with the original remote. In both these cases I had to open the robots up. Well, in the case of this one, how to open it because one, the motor didn't run, but two, they both needed new remote wires. So I had to get some new twisted lead wire of the right gauge and everything. But in opening this one up, I had one tab break off and a few others feeling like they're thinking about it. See the tab missing right there. Haven't replaced it yet. So I might replace that one and try putting it back together. But if enough of the other tabs break off when I put it back together, that means I have to open it up again, which means all the tabs have to get bent again, which means more of them are going to break off. So in the end, will I end up replacing all of the tabs, or will I luck out and just replace one and get it together? I don't know. Anyway, this one's a very minty one. Like I say, it's still got the original dome, an original antenna. It's in very good shape, which is nice. The only bad thing is it has been opened before and it didn't have an original wire on it, so that tells me it was opened before to have the remote wire replaced, and I had to open it again now. That's why the tabs are dropping off. You really can't normally bend the tabs more than once, sometimes twice after the factory made them, before they start dropping off. So repairing old toys can be fun as long as they're not old toys that have been repaired multiple times before.